I was 9 with a pocket full of coins and a dream. Corner store packs, luck, prayer at the seam. Hollow flash like a camera when it hit that foil. Heart race fast like I struck gold in the soil. Now I'm on the same spark, just a sharper plan. Finally got the past, but the future in my hand. Cards show mornings, coffee doors at 10. Tables like a runway, every case of what if again. People screaming chase car like it's do or die. But I learned hype got wings and it loves to fly. So I watch the room, read the crowd, feel the heat. If everybody wants it now, I'm looking underneath. I don't buy the noise, I buy the story. Pop too high, I let it fall slowly. Condition is religion, corners tell the truth. And patience makes profit in a hobby built on you. We collect and we invest and we've been in all night. Hype cars glowing in the neon light. What to buy, what to sell, yeah, I learned that dance. Don't chase the wave, be the one who plans. From the bargain bin to the grail in a slab. I'm turning maybe into money in my bag. Cardboard, blue chips, yeah, that's my lane. Got a lot of game, but don't let it love you back the same. I keep a list, 3 columns, 1 flip. Cause impulse is expensive when the market starts to dip. I like clean singles, well set and low stress. Near mint, ain't a vibe, it's a promise you can guess. I'm looking for sleepers, oh that's too cold. A fan favorite mon that the price ain't sold. Cameo in the corner, 2 Pokémon in frame. Collectors catch it later, then it's not the same. Seal like a savings bond, ETBs in stacks. But I don't go all in, I still keep cash. Great when it's worth the skip, when it's not. Cause fees add up quick when you're chasing the top. Comes on my phone, I don't fall for the pitch. Bro, it's going up, that's how people get rich. All people who believe it, so I breathe and I check. Cause the best pickup's the one you don't regret. If it's love, I hold. If it's hype, I'm gone. I don't marry a spike, I don't chase a pawn. Know the difference between rare and hard to move. Liquidity matters when the crowd switches moves. We collect and we invest and we've been in all night. Hype cars glowing in the neon light. What to buy, what to sell, yeah, I learned that dance. Don't chase the wave, be the one who plans. From the bargain bin to the grail in the slab. I'm turning maybe into money in my bag. Cardboard, blue chips, yeah, that's my lane. Got a lot of game, but don't let it love you back the same. I've seen friends turn sour over numbers in the case. Hearts get heavy when the word starts changing face. So I keep 1 page for the kid I used to be. First Pikachu, first trade, first this is me. Cause value ain't always what the markets say. Sometimes it's the memory that don't fade away. But if you're trying to flip, then listen close. The fastest money's off, then the fastest goes. Rule 1, buy you keep if it all went flat. Rule 2, condition over opinion, facts over chat. Rule 3, don't fear missing out, fear overpaid. The deal you skip today might save your month's payday. Rule 4, know your lane, seal single slabs. Inventory is energy, protect what you have. Rule 5, when the room gets loud, get quiet. When the timeline screams moon, that's usually right. I'm building sets with meaning, not just flex on IG. But I'll still take a win when it's priced under EV. Walking with respect, leave a relationship strong. Cause the real best pickup is the plug you meet along. And when I cash out, I don't clown, I don't brag. I reinvest in the table, keep the dream in the bag. We collect and we invest and we've been in all night. Hype cars glowing in the neon light. What to buy, what to sell, yeah, I learned that dance. Don't chase the wave, be the one who plans. From the bargain bin to the grail in the slab. I'm turning maybe into money in my bag. Cardboard, blue chips, yeah, that's my lane. Got a lot of game, but don't let it love you back the same. From pack rips to profit, it still feels like magic.
All right. How's everyone doing? Oh, it's what, Saturday? Saturday night. Good evening, y'all. Thanks for jumping on. Hello, Summer Eve. Dominic May, how's it going? Today we have Chris and we have B-Boy talking about I don't know, today was just more of a random, hey, let's jump on a call. Um, as usual, we want to talk about Pokemon investing, um, and also just what's going on. Like why are we here? Why are we even here in the Pokemon hobby? That's the big question. I feel like sometimes like we kind of lost our ways. I don't know. I remember B-Boy, Chris, when we all started collecting, it was just I don't know, it was just for fun, really. Um, the times have changed. Maybe our reasons of being in the hobby has changed. Who knows? Um, Here, I'm gonna unmute your mic. May have accidentally unmuted your mic. Can y'all talk? You
Test
here?
test.
There we go.
Hello. There you go.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm mostly a collector, but if it's not like I said before, if it's not a card I like, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
sell it so I can buy more packs.
Mm. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I've definitely transitioned more into that mindset over the last 6 months to a year, especially with how expensive things have gotten.
Hmm. Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. Like, I don't know. Is it the norm now, like for booster boxes, like packs to be right off the bat, new set to be $10, $12 a pack? I mean, is it safe to say that now?
I don't
That
think
that's
so.
the norm?
I don't think so. Not just yet. I think for
No.
special sets, yes,
Hmm.
Yes.
but I don't think for main sets.
Okay. Okay. Too early then. Too early. Exclamation mark Kuyon if you want to enter this gift certificate. So this is something I'm going to be doing in chats like this. I'm probably not going to do pack giveaways or anything like that, but I'll do like gift certificates and then my other I'm going to start doing more lives and doing packs and stuff, but for these I'm just giving away gift certificates to Kuyon Collectibles. Um Kuyon, if you're here, definitely check him out. If you do exclamation mark Kuyon, you'll be entered. And also, I think his thing will come up too. Let me see. I don't know if I can do it. Let me throw that in there. Is it going to give me a ticket? Please don't give me a ticket. Ah, it gave me a ticket. Anyways, it's all right. If it picks me, I'll just pick another winner. But check out Kuyon Collectibles. Check out a website, and also has a YouTube channel. And I love his YouTube channel. I watch every episode that pops up. I always look forward to his coffee review, but um, I don't know about y'all, but I love that coffee review. Like to see that again. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Um, yeah, so I guess it is a little too early to say $10, $12 is the norm, but I feel like that's just kind of how it is as of late.
I'm even scared to go with the notion of it being quote unquote too early. I don't think that's something that many people want to even be a thing at any point in time.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's scary to kind of think that, you know, if this becomes the norm, but maybe it's not. I mean, I have my thoughts on if this is going to be the norm or not. Um, like just my opinion. I don't think it's going to be the norm, but lately it just feels like it. I think prices will start going down. I think I mentioned it in the Discord. My thoughts like next year,
Hmm.
towards end of next year.
I mean, I could see that because there's already too much going on this year as far as sets announced and the anniversary, and there's already a lot of hype that's been generated for Pokemon as a brand for this year. So I don't see it really just dying off by the end of this year.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, are we still in it for the collecting though?
Yes.
I mean, primarily, yeah.
Chat, what about y'all? Are you still in it for collecting? I mean, I'm still in it for collecting. And there's still like cards that I like recently I purchased a card that no one's probably ever gonna like want, you know. But for me, it's like I love this card, you know. I recently, what was it recent? I bought this for Tiger because Tiger likes Lucario. It's not anything like crazy, but you know, oh maybe it is. I don't know. It's like a league card, I think. I saw it and I'm like, I called her too. I said, "Hey, do you have this?" Just randomly, you know, just on Discord. She's like, "What?" Like, but I wanted her to see the picture. That's why I did it on Discord. Anyways, I could have guessed. I was leaving, and that's why I like try to, you know, I didn't want to like take a picture, send a text her, you know. I was like on the spot. She's like, "No, I don't have it." I'm like, "Perfect. I got it for her." So I got to ship this up. But like, you know, like I don't know, Killa, what up? I hope you're feeling better, Killa. I know you were saying that you didn't feel so good. Check out MT Killa. Um, is that working? Yo, CT. How's it going? Yeah, enter. Exclamation mark. You still feel like crap? Dang. Ugh. I'm sorry. And you still made that trip. I can't believe you did that. Feeling like crap, but I hope you feel better, buddy. Mount Killer, y'all. Check him out. Oh, by the way, since y'all are here, um, if you joined his Discord, you picked. So it was either going to be this PSA 10. I don't know if you can see this. Um, the Moltres is number 44, PSA 10. Yeah. Or this stained glass. So everybody chose the stained glass. So this will be in the hitbox. So and then I got this. So this is the black and white evolution promo set. So this is for inner circle only. This for inner circle only. So check out Mount Killa. He's oh yeah, on Friday nights. Make sure to check him out. Make sure you subscribe and then turn the bell notification on. But this is such a beautiful set. Like no joke. This is from Black and White. There's no Flareon. My daughter pointed this out to me. The Flareon one is Action XY. Even though it's in the same box, it's not black and white. So when I bought the set, I'm like, "Where's the Sylveon?" They're like, "That's not black and white. That's why it wasn't in it." And if you actually go on eBay and stuff, um, the Sylveon is not included. Anyways, went off track there. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and join his Friday night lives if you want to try to win these stuff. Because I am adding some the regular members or subscribers. I'm adding like the Slab, the Charizard promo, and this Mew evolution, which is such a cute card. I love it. There's some other cards too. I can't find it. So Killa, I'm going to be sending it to you at some point. I'll make a I'll make a I'll make a video or something and do it as a premiere, and then we'll just transition it to your live or something, and then you can show it off or something. I don't know. So y'all got some preview of that. No, you're the one who's too kind. You know why? Is because knowing you, you would just give everything away. So love that. Every now and then, yo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Uh, Carissa, Chris, or is it Chris? Chris Salsa 209. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, y'all. Haven't done this in a while. Okay, let's get back to talking again. Um, yeah, I know for me, like I'm still collecting, right? Um, but I honestly though, last year I did lose sight for a good moment because I started really looking into like, oh, you know, this is a, you know, just an investment side of me. I kind of got caught up on that, and I know for me, like it made me kind of sick. Like I was just like, I don't know. My kids actually kind of brought me down. They're like, Dad, look at this, and it was a common card, right? And they were like talking about like the artwork on it, and like I kind of snapped out of it. Like, oh my gosh, I was focusing so much on like the dollar amount, the vesting part of it, which it's not a bad thing, but I did start to realize like, oh wait, I joined this hobby because it was the bonding with my kids and enjoying the cards. Like we like I think we never really talked about money when we joined the Ditto server. It was always just about like this, the hype cards, the cool cards, the beautiful looking cards. I don't think we got so caught up on the money portion of it, and I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to come back to the foundation of everything, of why I came into this hobby. But the investing part is fun, but I don't think that our main focus should be that. I think that kind of comes. I think with how Pokemon is, it just comes naturally. Like the whatever you buy, I think it just goes up, in my opinion. But it's interesting. It is fun though. Sometimes is kind of like finding those cards and getting in early, and then it goes up. You know, um, like if you were to ask me, how much did it cost you for your Pokemon collection? Zero now, because the way like I've explained it before, like if I buy 10 copies of something and it doubles, I'll sell half of it, and then the rest is free. So it's kind of how I've you know collected. But anyways, topic, any interesting topic you want to bring up or ask me?
Chris, nothing.
Chat, anything? Chris, B-boy, any questions? You
It
can
was
ask me
good.
anything.
No,
Uh,
the, don't really have anything on my like besides specific cards you're looking for, but I can eventually pick your brain on that.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could tell you on the side. I don't think I'll really bring it up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I did mention it to my members. I gave two examples, but other than that, I probably won't tell you what those are. I gave it to my members though. I posted it on my channel. I'll
But
eventually.
yeah.
Um, hey,
But for
Summer,
but for
I'm
Pokemon, I
good.
think Perfect Order and what's the other one? Chaos Rising are two sets to give not a reset, but just a little break in
Mm,
between the special sets. Like I don't think we'll see packs go for too high of a price. Probably $7, 7 to 8. Still a little bit pricey, but
yeah.
still kind of affordable.
You talking about perfect order or what?
Both Perfect Order and what's it called? The
Chaos Rising.
Chaos Rising, the Greninja set.
Mm,
I think perfect order is gonna be lower on the over MSRP scale, but I think Chaos Rising might have something for some reason. I think that connected triple set for the Froakie line is gonna do something.
I mean, yeah, the Greninja's the chase even
Yeah.
for the Japanese set. The rest of the SARs are like already below $50. I think 35 was like last I saw on eBay
Mm.
on average for the other ones.
what the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah, Ninja Spinner is out, right? The Japanese
Mhm.
version.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't know. Not too into it.
Yeah, I mean, same here so far.
Is it because
Like,
I'm old? Do I not see it? I don't know.
It's more like just like a, a set meant for those who play the new Legends game.
Hmm.
If you didn't really play it, then it doesn't give you any like nostalgia or anything.
Yeah, sorry. We have the game. That's the thing.
I mean, even after playing it, it doesn't. I mean,
It's not the best game.
it really wasn't. Like after I beat it, I was like, I'm kind of done with this. I don't care for the DLC. I
I got the DLC, but I never played it.
see, like I could never beat a game, get the DLC for it, and not play it. I would just want to trash the game at that point.
Jeez.
I'd rather just not get the DLC and just, okay, I beat the game. It wasn't enough for me to like really be invested in the rest of it. Like
Mhm.
the one thing I will say they did decently with the game was the storytelling brought in more emotion than usual. That's the one thing I'll say that they did decent with the game.
I like the new battle mechanic. I think that was the one thing they did good.
The active battle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, it was definitely innovative for Pokemon. I think for me, there wasn't enough. This is getting into like gamer granularity for me, and not necessarily Pokemon, but the mechanic didn't have enough training and explaining for people that aren't like hardcore mechanics level gamers to fully be able to take advantage of the new battle system.
Yeah.
And so like I'm sitting here trying to figure it out as I go, and I'm like, okay, so how am I supposed to be able to better control my Pokemon's positioning? And I didn't really get a grasp on it until I was damn near at the end of the game.
I'm just gonna say it. Pokemon, you didn't make B-Boy happy at all. All right. Y'all messed up. Fix it. Okay.
Now, from what I'm hearing about some upcoming projects, might be more interested. So we'll see if they're legit, of course. I'm not close enough to my computer to see the chat, so
All right. Sorry.
sorry if I'm missing anything over there.
Every now and then said I'm hoping to actually be able to get the anniversary starters. Ooh. I think
I
it's
actually
talking
want
about.
those too.
Yeah. Is that the leak that came out?
Leak. You know,
It wasn't
leak.
more like a
It's an
Chinese
announcement
reveal.
now.
Well, I guess yeah. I guess it's not a leak anymore. I guess they announced it. It's like 9 cards, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. And then they say whichever generation you get the full lineup. So it should
Hmm.
be easy to collect all of them.
Now I'm wondering if there's going to be any other cards in that style.
They said there's gonna be more for the other starters,
Mm, okay.
but that'll be probably announced later to keep the celebrations going until the actual anniversary set comes out.
That'll be interesting. It will be interesting. Anyways, so what have y'all been picking up and collecting? I'm interested.
At the card show, I got the what's it called? The black and white. It's one of those big ones, the one with 12 packs, the ones you get at Costco.
Mm.
I forget what they're called.
Not heavy hitters, right?
It might be the heavy hitters. Yeah.
Oh, heavy hitters.
And then what else? I got a poster collection, and then I got a Generations pack.
I
This time
think you
ripping them
showed us
all.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Being
then
a
I
little-
forgot to get a Shiny Legends pack.
Being a little DJ there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I had
That
like
sounds
100
like it.
packs ready to go.
Say what now?
I had like 100 packs.
What are you
100
waiting on?
100 packs of what? Generations?
No.
No.
I'm not. No, I'm not that. I'm not that rich. No. I wish.
Mike, let's go.
No. So it's 2 Zard UPCs.
Mhm.
The heavy hitters black and white, the poster collection, the Alakazam 151 box,
Mhm.
5 Ascended Hero ETBs. I got 3 packs of Lorcana. And what else do I have? Oh, I have 3 Paldean Fates and a Super Electric Breaker box. And then I just got the Slim 9 colors from Dots. So hopefully those come in time. And then from Sakura, I got the Gem box 3 and 4, and then the Eevee gift box with the 1 pack of Jumbo 9 colors, and then
Nice.
the Charizard gift box.
Come in time for what though? What are you doing this for?
Birthday rip.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the Nova heavy hitters. That's what it's called. Ooh, what's this question? Did you see the TCG trailer on the Pokemon Day stream? I didn't realize till later that when they showed some tag teams that they might be hinting at some new tag teams.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
the
The
Pokemon
anniversary
Day
one.
stream, yeah.
Yeah. We saw the Aquapolis Lugia. I really hope we can get that.
The way that they had the styling made it seem more like it was for TCG Pocket, which is like, okay, are y'all styling it this way because you're going to put these cards in the game, or were y'all just trying to do that to throw people off? And I see Fada smiling, so I know he knows something.
No, I'm eating this cookie.
The cookie ain't that good, Fada.
It's interesting that you bring this tag team card. So it was funny because like I mentioned this. So Danny Phantom had a live stream, and I mentioned something about that. And it's I don't know. I don't remember which one it is, but it's hidden in there. And I played it off.
You always gotta hide something.
Oh, you know I do. You know I do.
Mhm.
I will like bleep, and then people be like, "What?" And then it's not relevant at the time, but it will be.
Ugh.
I know. Don't you love it? I always do that stuff. Um, what is this? Oh yeah. Do you remember this? Let me see here.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned y'all, right, to go crazy on this and get this.
It's too much.
Oh no. It's what 145 market.
You act like that's cheap fodder.
No, but listen to me. Listen to them. That's why I was saying like you're not gonna find a raw copy in near mint. You just don't. You just won't. It's hard. It's actually really hard. Because if you were to try to buy this and say, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'll do near mint, and when you actually view these near quote unquote near, oh no, that's
That's a good price. Just crack it out.
well, yeah, you could crack that out. But let me see. I want to see if there's an actual. This is 225. This actually this isn't too bad, but you could get it cheaper. This I think is like a PSA 8, maybe a 7. And that's my point. Like you don't have to spend that. You could get a PSA 7 and get a decent looking one.
I mean, if you get a 9, you make your money back.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the funny thing is that when I
Oh boy.
when I yeah when I shared this with the the Discord and people, what did you do?
Mm.
What did you post
Mm-hmm.
up?
Yeah. A certain something that was sold shortly thereafter.
Right, it was a
Where did I
PSA
put
10.
that? Oh, I think I put it in here, right?
I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I could pull
Yeah.
it up. Um, oh no, you put it in the private chat, didn't
Mm-hmm.
you?
It was an old cert PSA 10.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even pull it up. Oh, that's right. It comes up as an app. Oh, it doesn't show up anymore. I can't pull it up. Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is it saying there's an error? Mm-mm.
I'll DM it to you.
Anyways, it was a collector actually posted this saying that the PSA 10 Charizard EX from 2016 XY Black Star promo, red and blue collection, sold for how much was it? 4,049.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a coincidence? It's not a
No, but
coincidence.
it started making me come up with more conspiracy theories about your connections.
Oh, that's a different topic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Um, I think that's the thing is that people are like here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. Um, but if I go to YouTube and I look up investing and type Pokemon, here's I think this is the dangerous part of how would I what's the best way to say this? Um, Here, let me do it incognito mode. YouTube. I mean, you could do this at home, folks. But if I type in Pokemon investing, brum, brum, brum. Where's my share screen? I swear I'm gonna make a point here somewhere.
Say, give me a minute. I'll get there.
I'll get there. I'll get there. I swear. Let's just take a look at Pokemon investing. Okay, investing is getting dangerous. Like the first thumbnail you see is 151, right? That's
Mhm.
probably the Pokemon Center. Next one, you see sealed of prismatic, UPC the Charizard, Destined Rival 151, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go to the next. Black and white. You see some of the Scarlet Violet sets. Okay, now we have Ascended Heroes, the UPC for Prismatic. There's that Gengar. Oh, 151. Oh, there's Charizard. Oh, there's another 151. I think it's the same guy. Another 151. Uh, it's like the same thing over and over again, and
151, 151, 151,
they're
151.
they're right. Look, they're feeding you the same thing, the same product, the same cards over and over and over again. And it's like this vicious cycle of this one like let's just take Bumblebee for a second, right? When that was big, right? All these videos were talking about it. You go to a card show, right? You see a bunch of Bubble Mews, right?
Mhm.
That's the danger. If you want to talk about danger, like this guy's talking about over here, danger is ahead, which he probably might be right. I don't know. I've never watched this video, so I don't know what he is going to be talking about. But like those kind of things are dangerous because you're talking about something that's, getting traded, right?
Mhm.
Over and over. Um, like when a crash happens or something happens, everyone's gonna be screwed. Everyone. And those that like some cards that are not in the spotlight, right?
Mhm.
Like for instance, that Charizard that I showed you, nobody was talking about it. You didn't hear it on social media, right? Those cards were creeping and going up, and at some point did get attraction, right? And I think B-boy, to your point, yes, there are folks in the background talking about certain cards and certain things, you know. Um, and it's the cards that are not being looked at. Those are ones that now once it hypes, then you need to
Mhm.
get out.
Yeah.
Like people need to understand that once hype happens, you need to get out early. You could get out and then come back later because this is like that vicious cycle. Like a card gets hyped, right? Remember, like this card was hyped at once,
Mhm.
and then prices went up. When price goes up, you need to get out. Just offload it. I'm not saying offload everything. If you have a couple of copies, offload some because the price is eventually going to come back down and you
Mhm.
could buy back in. Excuse me.
I mean, that's what happened with the Marshadow card.
Yeah. I
Oh
feel
my
bad
goodness.
for, yeah. And like people, folks have to start learning these things. Like collect, like Danny Phantom says this and he says it right. Killer preaches this. Collect what you love. Forget everything else. That's honest truth.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I do. Like I have my collection, my singles, my slabs. Like it's all the stuff I like that I will
Mhm.
appreciate for years to come. But
Mhm.
eventually, there will be a time where I might have to sell everything, and I'll be sad to see it go. But it is what it is. Back to 151. Don't get me wrong, amazing set. Like I love it. Like I felt the hit rates were fair. A lot of great illustration mirrors and SARs, full arts. It is too overhyped. It is a sub. It none of them should be above $200. Like the way 151 is climbing is just from the overhype, because that set has been printed to oblivion. You can still find it now, not as easily as before, but you can still find it on occasion. Versus other sets, like you can't find it as easily.
No, I agree. I mean, look at that XY promo that I showed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be 400. In all honesty, card's been out over 10 years. Try to find a copy that's in good condition near mint. It's kind of hard to find. Now, how much is that Charizard 151?
Might have gone down, but nope, it went up a lot. It is $464
Raw or graded?
raw.
That's
Ooh,
raw.
Just in
wow.
February, $258, and then everything just went up.
That's wild.
Like that Charizard is nice. Don't get me wrong, but compared to the Paldean Fates, and even the Obsidian Flames, I don't think it's as good, in my opinion. Because I personally like the Kirigawa art style better. Also the small neck.
But this is what I'm talking about. Is that Charizard has been, a lot of Poketubers has hyped it up. Social media. And then when they start talking about like, especially I've noticed this, especially like when people start talking about Pokemon investing, they bring up the recent sets, right? So just imagine, right? You watching YouTube, this is what they're feeding you. Like these Pokemon cards. Like, why aren't they talking about Charizards from other sets? You know? I don't know. And that's the danger. I think is that everybody's holding those cards. What happens when it crashes? Then everybody, right? All the cards that you see that's being hyped right now, right? That you see, I mean, if it falls, everybody else falls, right? Because that's I feel like that's the majority of people. And Chris, you're right. Like at some point, you have to make maybe you don't care. If you're a collector, then this does not apply to you. But if you're in that collector investor kind of, you know, part of the hobby, at some point you have to make a decision to say, okay, when's the best time to get out, right? It doesn't mean that you can't jump back into that same card, but at some point you just got to make a good financial decision. I mean, I don't know. For me, at least, I would need to make that financial decision. And I would probably sell half of what I have with that Charizard because I do own that 151 Charizard. I'll probably sell half of it. I mean, even though like I'm already I break even. Like I've already like if I pulled it or if I purchased something, whatever, I will make sure like
Yeah.
it costs me $0. But I have copies of those. Okay, time to just rake in some profits and then put that money somewhere else. It'll just go back into the hobby.
Yeah.
That's just my thought. I mean, like I'm not saying like, okay, you need to do that, right? Because then, because that's one thing I would hate to do is what would we say? How much is it at right now? It's like 464, and then all of a sudden next week it goes to 600.
Yeah.
Well, Father, you said that I should, so I can't time it. I don't know. I don't know how much you bought that card at, or it's where you feel comfortable. You're like, but you do. I do feel like you do kind of need to make a decision at some point, right?
Yeah. And then remember, like up till Paradox Rift for the Scarlet and
Mhm.
Violet era,
Mhm.
SARs and illustration words were pretty a lot more common to pull. And then Pokemon heard the complaints like, "Oh, it's too easy now," and everything after it's not as easy to pull an SIR. Like Surging Sparks, everyone was chasing that Pikachu. Not a lot of people were chasing that Pikachu. Like I'm looking at PSA right now for the Charizard. It's nearing 100,000 graded SARs. 100,000. So it's a very common pull. It's not something that's hard to pull.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
Yeah. Right now we're at 91,000.
Dang.
I will say, like the 10, there is a lot less 10s, so it does deserve a premium. This 151 had some lightning issues. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but for a raw copy, it shouldn't be this price, just because of how many it's in circulation there are. Now, let's look at Sparks PSA. Okay. Versus the Pikachu SIR, it only has a population of less than 25,000. So a big difference. And Pikachu right now, I think it's 500. No, it's not even 500. It's only 255.
I think it's demand though, right? I mean,
It is demand, yeah. There's this, it's 151 Nostalgia Charizard, one of the top Pokemon cards that everyone wants. But that's just my personal thoughts. Yeah. And maybe once the 151 hype dies down again, it'll crash. Maybe not back to $250, but maybe around 300, 325,
this is a good statement. As a new collector, it's disparaging. We don't know whether to buy it now and hope it's a good investment or waiting for the bubble. And I think that's the thing about new collectors. Um, it's always good to collect what you feel like is going to be, you know, a good investment. Um, and that's your decision. And I think don't let social media or even me, for that matter, right? If I say, oh, you should get this, like, but that's just my opinion, though. Like, I'm not always 100% right. What's up, Rolls? Um, and yeah, you're right. I do get it because you don't know, like when you invest in something. But I think that if you invest in something that you love, it's not gonna matter. But if you are investing because you do feel like, oh yeah, Pokemon's gonna is going to change my life, that could be dangerous. Just because like we're talking about like this card, it's based on demand, and we don't know where the demand's going to be. We don't even know how long this, what we call Pokemon investing right now, is going to last either. You know, all good, big boy. Um, so I feel you. I get it. It's always good to network and talk to other people. Um, there are, you know, collectors who've been collecting for years. You may want to like talk to them, speak with, some folks. Um, but yeah, I get it. I get it. Maybe start off small, Um, for me, and it depends. You have to ask yourself as a collector too, like, how long do you want to be in this? Like for me, it's going to be different than from you. Like for me, I'm collecting, I'm passing this down to my kids. So when we make decisions, and I literally say my kids and I make decisions every Wednesday, we sit down and we talk about what we want to do. What's the next thing? There's a card show coming up. Do we want to sell this? Do we want to buy this? What are we looking into? Are we gonna, put our money somewhere else, outside of Pokemon? And like we do talk about these things. Um, and it's good to have a plan, right? So anybody who's new to it, whenever you go into the hobby, and I'm just talking for like about me, like I love to go gung ho. I get excited, and it's fresh, it's new. But definitely it's always good to just kind of do your research, just really understanding. Like One Piece is like nothing. I have nothing. I have no clue about One Piece. But Chris here has been collecting. So if I have a question, I'm gonna go to Chris, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos to see where the market's at, what's hot, right? Understand the history of it. I know the manga or the anime is like a huge, plays a huge role, but I have to understand the company where they're gonna take it as well, right? Well, what's gonna happen 2, 3 years from now, right? Do I see longevity in this, right? Is this a good investment? I don't know. Um, it's still pretty brand new. Usually for me as an investor, I usually wait. I wait and see, because I know there's a hype right now, but if there's no record of at least 5 years, maybe more, I typically don't invest in anything unless there's some kind of record or history, right? Um, so that's just me. But always good to just kind of hear out what everybody else say, I guess, in investing. That's my best non-financial advice, I guess. Hopefully that helps. Some cards I think they overhype for reason. Oh, they inch it up. That's true. Yeah. Um, but I think some people who overhype a card, what's their motive of hyping a card up? You got to ask that question, right? Like if I'm hyping up, I don't know, um, like one of these. Okay, this is a Chinese promo of Arceus V. If I start hyping it up, why am I hyping it up? Well, because I'm pretty invested in it. Like I actually have multiple copies of it, right? So, um, just be very careful with hype. Some hypes I can understand. I'll look at it and I'll just be like, okay, why is it hyped? Like I always ask myself this question, like 2 years from now, would I want the card? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, do I still want the card? I always ask myself that question, and then ask, other questions. So I do the 5 whys. So I keep going, say why. Why do I want this card? Why? Why? What else? Why? Why? I just keep asking myself that question. That's one way of for me. That's how I like justify saying, okay, I want this card because I was able to answer my 5 whys. Hopefully that makes sense. Here's a question. Is it worth trying to master set? Just try to get the cards you want and sell the others. There's a niche for it, right? There's people who want master sets. I think it depends, right? Um, if you're gonna master set it, there's like you got to figure out why you're master setting it. If you're trying to sell it, it is sometimes hard to sell because typically a lot of people who are master setting, right, already have the cards, like some of the cards. They're probably going to look at your master set and be like, oh, I just need this, this, and this. So you got to catch somebody. You got to catch it, I guess, in the right moment because if somebody's like, oh, I want a master set 151, they just started, then it makes sense, right? But if they're like 75% done and they're finishing the rest of the 25%, they're just probably going to look at your master set and be like, I just want these, right? I mean, you can try to be like, but I'm trying to sell it as a master set. You're that pie gets smaller and smaller, in my opinion. So it is kind of hard. Um, and then there are people who are like, yeah, I'll buy a master set. That sounds good. Um, but I do believe that master set will be popular down the road. I do believe that. Rolls, what's up, y'all? Hope you're passing on some knowledge. We're trying to pass some knowledge. I don't know if it's knowledge or it's just opinion. It's more of opinion, if anything. I'm only in it for the art, but the possibility to move it if the need arises. That's great. That's awesome. I love that. I love that you're in it for the art. You're right, and I get it. Like and I think you're focusing on the right thing too. If you're in it just for the art, right? Because I think that that is one thing that's everybody has in common, right? Is the artwork. Like for me, that's the same thing. Like artwork like this, the stained glass, yeah, it was hyped, but you know what? I could understand why it's hyped. This is unique. I don't think there's any card like this in any sets. This is like a very unique card. Um so yeah, totally get it. I'm with you on that. Artwork sells. And then Rolls, you asked the question, but when you have the money, if you are happy with the price, then never look back. It is okay to skip certain cards or sets. You're right, Rolls. You're right. I only consider buying if I can't stop thinking about a certain art. I try not to think about what the prices are doing, but I know I should. I gotcha. Yep. That's two good statement. I mean, here's what Rolls is saying. If you're, happy with the price, then never look back. But it is hard. It is hard because you can't stop thinking about it. Because there is a certain artwork that I look at it and I'm like, I gotta have it. And then I get it. And it's like, you know what? I could wait. I could wait. I could wait. But I can't get it off my mind. Okay, here's a great example actually. Is the Lucario and it's the from the Mega. It's SIR, the Mega, the Lucario against Venusaur. For the longest time, I wanted that, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. But I couldn't stop thinking about it because I wanted it so bad. but I knew like okay, if I just wait, the price will go down. And obviously it did, right? The price went down. And then to back to what Rolls is saying, I was happy with the price and I finally bought the card, you know. And yeah, I'm not gonna look back. Even if it goes down, I'm not even gonna care because I'm happy where I got it at, and I, I'm good. I'm good. I love that card. Which one's that? But I haven't been able to find uh good copies of it. Yes, that is. If you're talking, yeah, talking about the Lucario Venusaur, I went through 5 vendors. Was it last week? Not this weekend, but last week. I went through 5 vendors, and then I finally found the right one. I'll never be happy with buying trading for a $400 Zard, although I finally love the art. Yeah, yeah. That 151 Zard, I mean, it is great. I think it's oh, what the no way.
What's going on, chat?
No way.
I'm
Look,
supposed to be
5.
asleep.
Oh, he finally made it.
Yo, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. How long were you waiting?
Not that long.
Oh,
I just logged on. Yeah.
ah, gotcha, gotcha.
Who else do we have on? I recognize the deep voice.
The deep voice.
Who do you have on? Who's in the chat?
What you can see, can't you?
No, I just see there's nobody has their camera on but you.
Oh, well, you don't see the. Oh, you don't see the names.
Mm-mm.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Card captor, yeah. Oh, the birds. You're talking about the birds. Yeah, it is hard to find a good copy of that. I got lucky. There's a vendor that I know, just always holds like cards for me. Um, so I was on a stream, Mount Killa stream, and I asked a question, and then somebody said the birds. So I messaged him and said, "Hey," on IG, and said, "Hey, I'm looking for this," and um, they found a pretty clean copy. It's not centered, but it is. It's not like perfectly centered, but the back looks great. There's it would still get a 9, in my opinion. No whitening, looks great. The front's just a little bit off centered, but yeah. It's good to just network. Oh, that's another thing. As a collector, it's great just networking. Just talk to vendors. And if you see like a vendor you like, just keep buying from them. And if they're easy to work with, and that's the value of just going to card shows is building those relationships. Speaking of card shows, how was Collecticon?
Interesting.
Yeah, that was your first time. I mean, you've been to a Collecticon, but was that your first time like helping out and vending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not period. I mean, this is my second time, but like at Collecticon specifically.
Mm,
But I think it really just depends on the like. I want to call it the current state of the market, but I'm trying to like not, because there's there's different time periods and there's different patterns that I've noticed.
hmm
And the pattern that I notice right now is that vendors don't have enough singles.
hmm
They don't. Like they're trying to buy everybody's singles. Like the last couple of months, everybody was trying to sell Pokemon, and they were selling it. Now that I call it the rebound, but now that is kind of rebounding a little bit. People are kind of hesitant to sell their singles because you see what 151 is doing.
hmm
And 151 jumped a lot. So yeah, I know 151 is in its own league, but there have been so many singles that have just been going up.
Yeah.
So people are really hesitant to sell right now.
hmm
And like literally, like there was this girl that came over to the table, and anything that was like under $100, they bought at like 90% market. And she was going to multiple tables and doing that. Now we think that they're like streamers or whatever, because I mean, how do you sustain that? But like, yeah, I mean that's what happened there. And then slabs, people are still buying some slabs, but it's certain ones. And I see vintage starting to resurface too. A lot of people are looking for like the vintage, but not like base set, like Sandstorm and like all like the low pop
Mid
stuff.
era.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And so I noticed those trends, but I'm gonna pause there and ask Fada, are you surprised?
No, because I've been saying that. Like if
Mm,
you read my X post, right?
mm-hmm.
I've been saying that.
I know, I know, which is why I'm like, but to see it in action is like,
Hmm.
is it's definitely been. I've been a fly on the wall.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, um, what I said in the Discord, I don't know if you remember what I said in the Discord. I'm not gonna say it here. I'll let some other PokeTubers say it. But the stuff that's happening, did you read what I said?
I mean, you said a lot of things, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I,
It's
I I probably did.
okay. Well, what's happening in Japan, basically.
Okay.
You read that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't be the one to say it. I'll have some PokeTubers say it. But
hmm
what's happening there is gonna happen here in the U.S. as well.
But didn't that already kind of start happening some months ago?
In the U.S.,
Hmm.
yeah, but I don't think people realize it's happening, right?
Well,
People
there.
don't realize it until like it becomes a mass.
Well,
hmm
I know there was a post that I saw, I think yesterday or the day before,
Hmm.
that involved a certain distributor
Hmm.
that is doing something, and that could attribute to more of it happening on our side due to some sellers lacking a requirement.
Hmm.
Mm, I mean, I think it goes back to what you said a long time ago
Hmm.
about where the Pokemon Company, you know, what they're focusing on and what their goals are,
Yeah.
and it's starting to happen.
Now there's other things too, but I don't think you guys caught what I said.
hmm
And I'll anybody watching this are gonna be like, what are they talking about?
Yeah,
I,
exactly. This
hmm
is the
I
most cryptic.
no, we have a private chat. That's why, and only few of us are in there.
That's it,
And
Fada. I'm selling everything.
no, you're not selling information.
No, no, no,
No,
no, no,
he's not
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
that.
no,
He's
Oh,
no.
talking about
selling
his stuff.
I'm
everything.
talking all of my Pokemon stuff. That's it. It's too. The anxiety is high.
No, it's not. Okay, so that's the thing. It's not about selling right now. It's
Yeah,
about buying,
right.
right? It's about buying and buying the ones that people are not looking at right now. That's what
And
you need to
being able
focus
to
on.
hold them without selling them.
Exactly. Until the right time,
Hmm.
right? Anyways, I'll touch up on that later. I'll put it in the Discord and talk about.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would like some additional explanation on that, because if
mhm,
it's in the channel that I think you're talking about and the specific topic regarding Japan that you're talking about,
mhm.
I somewhat understood what you were saying, but at the same time, you were also still being semi cryptic. So,
I guess. I mean, I was
however,
pretty straightforward of what the outcome's going to be.
oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
outcome. But
Hmm.
I think what I wasn't understanding exactly was the cause, the exact cause. Um, But I saw something the other day, and I know this is something that you keep more of an eye on than I do, and I
Mm,
don't know if it's legitimate or not. But I saw something that said that the strength of the yen has dropped to its lowest that it's been since like some point in 2024, just
mhm,
recently,
mm,
which also coincides with me seeing that I think like 2 weeks ago, Japan's stock markets essentially crashed dang near on that Sunday before everything decided to start happening all over the world.
mhm.
Um, and I'm wondering if that also ties into your point or not.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So back a while back, I did tell. I think I explained this. Didn't I explain this to y'all that the yen is gonna weaken and it's gonna go up,
Yes.
and then it went down, and there's a
Mm,
reason why it went down. But then I told everybody, I said to everybody, watch, they screwed up. Yen's gonna go back up, right?
yeah.
And what happened?
Because that was just like what 2, 3 months ago that you said that.
And look what happened. Yen jumped up because yen's weakening. But this is more of a, I don't want to get too into it, but this is more of a political thing.
Hmm.
Um, that you will start to see yen to strengthen.
Okay.
Uh, not anytime soon, but it will gradually strengthen. Um, there's a tie between Japan and the U.S. That's the reason why. So that's like this is yeah. Let's yeah. That's more financial stuff. I'll talk about that in the financial part in the Discord. But
Gotcha.
we'll let's focus on like Pokemon for now, though. I guess we kind of off topic. But yeah, okay. But yes, there is a lot that kind of ties into that. There's a whole thing on that. Yeah, I'll just say that. I
Fair
don't want to.
enough.
If I go too deep into it, this it becomes a different conversation. You know.
Hmm.
Um. But yeah, I mean, I think going back as investors and collectors, buy what you love, and sometimes you have to lift up a rock and find some other things. If I were to, and here's the thing. Let me see. I could show this.
Depending on what you mean by that,
Hmm.
I unfortunately, well, we'll see what you're. I'll let you finish what you're about to say, and then we'll go into that other point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at cards that are very accessible and cheap right now.
Okay, you
You
went a
know,
different way than I was thinking.
well, you like when I say cheap, I mean like cards that are like 40 cents, you know.
Mm,
Some of them are under $3. Majority of them, some of them are 40 cents. Like I'm talking about those kind of cards. And
hmm.
it's cards that like you would be like, why though? You know?
So how
That's
does
because
one like decide? Because there's thousands upon thousands of Pokemon cards out there. Like,
Mhm.
how does one decide like what 40-cent card I should be buying? What do you, not what do you look at, but like what helps you determine that?
I think
And hold on, let me also like kind of not rephrase but like clarify, because I feel like you said buy what you love, right?
mhm,
And I
mhm.
think that that's a very powerful statement. But I think, like we're talking about like generally speaking, we're saying, buy the stuff that people aren't paying attention to. but there is again thousands and thousands of cards. How do you kind of determine that? Like, how do you break that down a little bit, and kind of make it your own thing? Doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, I'm buying this card, so buy, a billion copies of that, which is not what you're saying, to be very clear. But I'm just saying that, like, how does one determine, you know, by like and meeting the criteria of like buying what you love, but also like paying attention to like how does one identify that?
Well, I
I'm trying
mean,
to simplify the question, but I think you know what I'm trying to ask.
what do you love? What do you love?
Mew, it's in my name,
Right. So buy
but there's
Mew.
no cheap Mews out there.
Hmm?
Every Mew is expensive.
Is it though? Like, what's your definition of expensive?
And more than $5.
More than $5?
No, I would, so being realistic about Mews, I feel like more like $50 or more for a Mew
Hmm.
is expensive.
Okay.
Now, I do think that there are some Mew buys that are like under, like even under 20, right?
Hmm.
There could be some Mew
There
buys
is.
that are under 20, right?
Yep. Yep.
Is that what you're saying? Like I should be looking at, like, not the
Yeah.
Mews that are like
If
hundreds.
you love Mew, like you're the expert in Mew, you would know. You would figure that out. I can't tell you that, right?
Right.
Like if you love, here, like for example, like I'm gonna show you a card. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Um, oops, I didn't mean to swear. But here's this Mewtwo. Okay, this is a Brilliant Stars Reverse Mewtwo. This is not a super expensive card, right?
Yeah.
But I love this card. I think it's a great card, and I bought it. But then I asked myself, like I said earlier, I asked the 5 whys. Why should I buy it? Why? And then I'll ask myself that 5 times. If I can't answer it 5 times, I won't buy it. And on that, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Are you paying too much for car insurance? No, I'm playing. Chris, you're quiet.
Yes.
Chris, what are you buying?
I don't really buy singles.
Oh, what do you buy?
I'm that degen who keeps ripping until I get what I want.
Mhm. That's
So
why
you,
he be on
Even though
the
even though I
gamba.
probably save a lot more money just buying this single straight up, but it doesn't feel as good.
so you bought some EBO3?
No.
Like, I keep hesitating to buy a booster box of EBO3.
Well, I'm not spending $300 because like there's a chance you can get the one hit box, which is just an SEC.
Right.
I mean, if you want, like, if you see like a sealed box at a decent price, just keep it sealed. It'll grow. And I know they're going to do another print run soon, but it's an EP set. They're short printed.
Woohoo! All right, sorry about that.
Welcome
But yeah,
back. I was just telling everybody how to save 15% or more by switching to Geico.
nice.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Canadian Trainer, just send me, or just DM me on Discord, and then I'll send you the code. I'll start another one. Complete. Start giveaway. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like how I asked the 5 whys. Like I asked myself why 5 times. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like I can't tell you, right? I can't tell you like there's no perfect formula. You have to you have to really kind of like, if you're in this hobby, you have to really do your research and just kind of understand trends and what people like, what you have to talk to people, network, and go to shows. And there's like, I think a lot of the times it's about human behavior, right? Like, I've noticed, like, oh, okay, when a set comes out, people go crazy over it. Everybody's jumping in line to get this, and everybody, it's I start to understand like people's behavior and be like, oh, that's a distraction. Like, if people are doing this, then I'm gonna go over here and do this. Because what happens is, when you have a herd mentality, and you start to go crazy on this, let's say this card, right? Um, it's an opportunity for me to go somewhere else and buy some other things. Because what happens is that when the herd mentality, and then they have this like hype around certain things, right? And it goes away, and then they forget about it. Then I understand, like, well, if this were to come back again, everybody's going to come back to this, right? So
Mhm.
151, when people came back to 151, that wasn't a surprise, right? Like, we've talked about this. That there's certain sets that people are just going to come back to. And the reason why is because if you look at and then this is all stats. This is all on stats. When people left the hobby and when 151 came back, I've noticed that the people came back to that and wanted to open it. And I started to see people's behavior. Like this one guy, he even during the hype, during COVID, he didn't collect. But when he heard that 151 was coming out, he came back into the hobby. And so did a lot of other people. A lot of people who left the hobby after uh, the 2020. I can't really say. YouTube doesn't like it apparently, but after the 2020, right? And everybody was, the Pokemon hype happened. When things started to open up, people left the hobby. But a lot of people came back after 151 was released, and then some other people out of the woodworks came out and be like, "Whoa, 151! Oh, okay, I want to get in this," right? So I knew at that point, like, oh, there's a demand for this, and like, and I did a timestamp, right? Well, what was that? 2023 when it came out? Am I right?
Mhm.
All right, 2023. I could see the next 10 years that this is going to have a shelf life. I keep talking about shelf life, right? That
What's shelf life?
What is shelf life?
Yeah, what's the definition of shelf life?
My definition of shelf life saying that, I could have this on my shelf and not worry about it for the next 10 years because there's still going to be demand, right? So that means I could keep buying 151, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you have to understand that, okay, I look at, and this is all stats. Like, this is how my brain works. Like, okay, you have these kids who are at this age, right? And 10 years from now, when they do come back into the hobby, right, they make some money, um, they're going to want to come back to this, right? So I could see that in 10 years, they're going to come back to this. Now, I just say 10 years, but it could be 7 or it could be another 15 years, who knows, right? But I understand that there's a shelf life that's going to last. So I could keep buying this product without failure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, then you start to think, should I buy the new sets? Should I buy the a sealed of this new product that's coming out? No, that's the thing about Pokemon, and I keep stressing this. And I think Chris mentioned this, or maybe B-Boy said it earlier. If there's a set and you miss it, who cares? Who cares? Because you're gonna have another opportunity. There is going to be another opportunity because you know damn sure that Pokemon is gonna make another great product down the road. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So for me, if I don't see any great products, and then there is great products out there, but I know for a fact that if I see 151, okay, I know I could buy this. Is it expensive? Yeah, but you know what? I know the shelf life on this, so I'm I believe that it's going to be okay. So I could keep buying the product, whether it's singles or if it's just packs. At this point, I wouldn't buy the singles just because of where it's at right now. So I will, just go to packs and just buy packs. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I know that Charizard's at maybe at whatever it's at 440 whatever. I know it's going to go down at some point, right? It's going to hit a new low. I don't think it's going to like tank, not yet at least. I think Pokemon will tank at some point, but not yet.
Them dark ages you speak of.
The Dark Ages, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm calling it the Dark Age, and it is. I mean, like for me, I'm just gonna call it that. But does that mean that it's a bad thing for Pokemon? No, it's not at all. Actually, it's healthy. It's a healthy thing that it happens. Um, and if you've never invested before, um, it just happens, and it's okay. That's the beauty of it. It's okay that that happens. Just you got to make sure that you're well positioned that when it does happen that you're going to be okay. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I mean there's some here. Do you okay? I guess I could show some stuff. Uh, the way I look at TCG. Let's see. Prices. Let me see. High. Let's do high to low. These are all the recent stuff. Oh, I hate how this. Okay, give me a second. Share my screen, I guess. Do do do. All right. Okay. Hmm. So these are all the like the modern stuff, right? These are just a lot of out of stock. Did I add singles in this? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. But I look at like all this other stuff, right? Okay, like here's all the cards, I guess. But I usually start from the back here. Let me see. Rarity. I think all the rarities in here. Yeah, all the rarities in here. But like people need to start looking at even like these common ones. And I don't think people are. It's not the most sexiest thing, but you have to understand like what's happening to the hobby. You have to understand what's the best way to put it. If you look at some of the mid-era and the vintage, right? You understand that the common uncommon cards are starting to go up. Why is that? Why is that? I'm actually asking y'all the question.
That some of the common and uncommon cards are going up.
Vintage. Why is that? And this is the exact
Because of
same.
Logan Paul.
No, no,
That's
no, no.
that's what everybody blames it on.
Yeah, that's why everybody's blaming it on, but that's not the case though, because I was on a live stream driving to a card show, and I talked about this. The exact same thing. I talked about it. It was last year too. It was the beginning of last year. You could even go back to that stream. I was driving and talking about this.
I know you mentioned like I know you mentioned stuff happening in China.
Mhm.
How no?
That I mean, that has something to do with it, but that's not the major reason why. Like, look at this. Like, you talk about vintage, but why are these cards going up? Why is this Lugia from Darkness Ablaze 45 cents? What was the bulk when this came out? How much was this? Maybe 5 cents, if that. Why did it go up 9x?
I mean,
I don't know.
besides
I
lack
mean,
of accessibility, I'm not 100% sure.
Like this
At least not
Jolteon.
from
See that? It's 47 cents. How crazy is that?
Well, there's some people who like to collect every card of one Pokemon.
Nah, and that's true too. That is very true.
I mean, there's people buying bulk left and right.
Mm.
And just these streamers building mystery bags and all sorts of crap. I don't know.
You
But
have
that's
to,
not. I know it's not what you talked about a year ago.
Mhm. But you have to stop and think about, okay, does that mean that the hobby is shifting? Is it changing? Right? Why is it changing? You're gonna have to start thinking about these things. Here, let me see. Here, I'll give you a better example then. Let's go back to, where is it, 200? Let me ask you, did you ever buy Sword and Shield base set?
You know,
a little
I've
bit.
ripped it, but I never like bought
You've
it.
ripped it?
Yeah, I ripped
Hmm.
it like as well, like when I got like tens, because it was just there. But
Yeah, like every time I saw a Sword and Shield pack, I said, "Ugh," and I ripped it.
Like, how many packs have you ripped open?
at least the booster box worth.
Booster
Yeah,
box. Okay. So you probably pulled this Pikachu because it's a common card, right?
yeah.
Where's that card right now?
Gone.
I don't know where is that card.
Right? There's been a shift because what happened was, and I actually I when I ripped Sword and Shield for the first time and I saw the Pikachu, I actually put it to the side. There's a reason why for it, right? There's a reason why, like when I even before I started this journey, right? There's a couple of things I always ask myself. I always do research on the company itself and how it markets, right? And this is the reason why I said this the other day to y'all, right? Is that who represents Pokemon? Like who are some of the main characters aside from Pikachu? And that was the main question I was asking y'all,
Hmm.
right? Um, and the reason why I was saying that is because when Pokemon, they the marketing portion of it, it's deliberate. Like they say, okay, yeah, um, Snorlax, right? They based Snorlax off of that freaking whatever that I don't know, it was an app or it was some kind of device, some sleeping device. Like, and
Flip
Snorlax is
one sleep.
actually pretty, yeah, and Snorlax is actually pretty good mascot, right? Charizard, we all know he's like a huge mascot. Mew and Mewtwo is another mascot. Eevee is another mascot. There's a bunch. But those are the key things. So like whenever you see like and this is just like I'm telling everybody, whenever you think about these mascots, even if it's a common card, just put it to the side. Just put it to the side. Psyduck is another popular one.
Father, you
I
giving
want
up free game right now.
I
Man,
am.
Psyduck is me when I have a migraine.
I'm giving out too much information.
You giving up a lot of game right now.
I'll stop. No, but I think it's good though. I think it's good. I don't have a huge following, so it's fine. And that's the thing. Is like don't throw away your bulk. Just make sure you look at what bulk you have. It's very key because what's happening is not only just collecting, but there's a huge K-shaped economy happening as well. Damn, who is breathing in the?
That's probably me.
Oh, okay. What? Dude, all I hear is breathing. Um, there's a K-shaped economy happening too. That's another thing. So people may not be able to afford the high-end cards, but people will still love this. Like this is Psyduck. This is great artwork, and people will still collect this. I could show you a binder full of cards that they're not even top like chase cards at all. I love it just based on the artwork. And then I started to see this trend. Like people are starting to collect again, like, just cards that are cute or cards that are just unique. And what happens is there's like this small pockets of communities that I didn't even know existed that collect like these certain cards. And then that kind of community started to grow and I'm like, who are these people? You know? It's just these new collectors that are just collecting these, just cards that people are not looking at. So I thought that was really interesting. I was talking to this one guy or and his girlfriend, and one of the things that they do is they collect cards that are just unique, you know. Um, and everybody's definition is going to be different, but like they showed me this one card. I didn't know that they even existed, but it's like these playing cards. Like like those card decks, like like the ace
You talking about
spades,
the old maid ones?
old maid, yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't even know they existed. And I was like, holy crap. Okay, like that's cool. Um, like they collect those. They even collect like these like random cards too, right? Um, so there's the hobby is shifting for sure. Um, and some of these cards are actually pretty freaking cool. Like look at this meow. Look at that. I do love cameo. Cameo cards are becoming very popular. And I'm telling you, Unbroken Bonds cards, don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on some of these common cards. Any of the Sun and Moon, especially. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize McFly left.
Ooh.
Bye, McFly. Good night.
I didn't
I
notice either.
posted something in the not financial.
Oh, on the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's been something that I've actually been trying
Some
to keep an eye on.
Scarlet
but
and
it's
Violet
not
ones
easy.
have gone up already.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that as well. I
No,
love you how we're keeping it secret.
but they're really nice to look at, especially if you can get one with a swirl. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like I think I've shown you like a huge collection of mine because
Yeah.
I've been buying those and they're cheap. What is this? Is the top in? Should I? Oh, is the top in? Should I sell everything? No, I think you need to be smart about. Like I said, don't listen to PokeTuber. Don't listen to me. You have to understand where you want to sell and be comfortable and be okay with. That's like investing anything.
It's
Like,
like you were saying earlier. If you have a lot of something and it goes to a sudden high, you don't have to offload everything at once, but
right,
you can offload a good amount. You know, because it might crash back down,
right,
but you don't have to sell everything.
right. Here, this is good. I like this. I like this. Moonboy saying people call it a hobby, but it's treated like an investment vehicle by many in today's market. Yeah, it is true. I think there's a lot of people who came in and are treating it like an investment vehicle. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not for me because I am gonna pass it down to my kids because I do believe. Here's the reason why, because I believe in the product. I believe in Pokemon. That's the thing. Like I've done my research, and here's an interesting thing. And I was able to convince one of my kids' friends' father. I said to him, "Yeah, we have like this Pokemon, blah blah blah." And yeah, actually, and it was on that Friday. I said, "Yeah, in fact, today is the 30th anniversary." And he stopped and was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "It's been around for 30 years?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's been around for 30 years." He was just like shocked by that. He thought that, oh, Pokemon was like a thing, in 2020, right? And because that's when he heard about it. And then he was like, "Wait, 30 years? That's a long time." I'm like, "Yeah." They've and if you think about it, they have like Nintendo is a stakeholder, right? Um, you when you have that kind of backing, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere for the next, I don't know, 20, 25, 30, 40, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna pass it down to my kids, and they can do whatever they want with it, when I'm gone or whatever. Or maybe in 20 years, I'll still be around, and I'll be like, "Here, you can do whatever you want with it." You know, I do want to see the 50th anniversary, so that's going to be interesting. I'm telling you,
50 is going to be insane.
50 is going to be very insane. Pokemon be like a crypto investment. What's up, Ryan Trahan? What's up, buddy? I agree. Cheap promo cards with swirls are great. Heck yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think swirls will ever like I think people will always be interested in swirls. That's just my
I'm going
You
to say the
think
controversial thing.
Pokemon Company will start slowing down though. So I feel like
what do you mean?
because we get a generation every couple of years, but
Mhm.
then how do I explain this? Like after a generation comes out, like how do we fill in the gaps afterwards? Like, because right now there's no we're done with Scarlet and Violet. We're done with that. We're still at least a year, if not 2 years away from Gen 10. And right now they're filling in that gap with Mega Evolution. But then Mega Evolution, I feel like it's not going to be a long set. So do you think they're going to start slowing down their sets just to focus on printing more of that specific set? Like, say, how many sets we get a year? Like 5, 6?
5, 6, yeah.
So I think maybe like instead of that many, we just get like 4 a year, one every quarter, just so it. How does it? I feel like there's too much Pokemon in a way. It's like you don't have enough time to keep collecting each set. Because for me as a collector for both Japanese and English, as soon as one set ends, a new one is beginning. It's a lot. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think they'll slow down at all because they want to stay relevant, right? They'll fill in the gap wherever they can, and they'll do a great job at it, to be honest with you. So no, I don't think they're going to slow down at all. I think they're going to keep riding the wave, I think for them, this is like the perfect formula. It is interesting though that you do bring that up because remember I kept bringing this up because first time in a long time, Pokemon Company released a title name and then it didn't come out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Ninja
actually, B-Boy, yeah, you and I had this conversation.
Yep.
And there was a reason for it, but anyways, regardless, I don't think they'll slow down. I think this is the perfect formula for them. But whatever it is, 5, 6 sets, or 5, 6 products per year. I think they're going to keep doing that, and I don't think it's going to stop.
Yeah, but we're never going to get another Pokemon Go type of set. I think Pokemon Company said they won't.
Yeah.
Based on like a third-party game.
Right. And Ryan actually is asking a great question. Okay, should a person invest in Champions Path or Pokemon Go? This is dumb, but I wanted to. It's not dumb at all. Actually, that's a great question. Me personally, I would go with Pokemon Go. Me personally.
Very underrated. I said it. I thought about this. It's underrated. Still very affordable. Unfortunately, it only has 2 alternate arts: Mewtwo, the chase of the set, and then Conkeldurr, which is like a $2 card. But the promo, the shiny Eevee promo, beautiful card, as well as the Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and then the very underappreciated cards is Artiditto, which is a unique card from Pokemon.
The peelable stickers.
Those
are there's 3 of them, which is really great. And actually the lineup in Pokemon Go is actually really good.
Yeah, even like the rare is you can get Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, I believe.
Yeah. That is correct.
Plus Pikachu, Snorlax.
Ryan's saying that's what I was saying. Yet people still say Pokemon Go sucks, and even worse, the Darkness of Blaze and Rebel Clash.
No.
I think give it time because like people may say Pokemon Go sucks right now, Um, let me put it this way. I asked somebody if I could buy 4 cases of their Pokemon Go ETBs, and this is before the hype because it wasn't selling, right? And the guy said, "Yeah, right." He's a pretty busy guy. Um, and then all of a sudden, it kind of took off. There, low key, I think there are people out there who realize the value with Pokemon Go. Because also you have to think about it was Game Free or not Game. I'm sorry. What was the game company called?
Niantic.
Niantic. And then they got bought out, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. You're not gonna have a set like this ever again. It's
Even
very unique.
even the Chinese version, they took out the Niantic name,
They
and
did.
we got they didn't use any of the Niantic artworks. We got
Mm.
brand new Radiant, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Eevee, which actually look even
Right.
better than the original, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, Sven. Oh, okay. It's Scopely now. Okay, that's the new company. Yeah, so you're not gonna see that set ever again. I still believe in Pokemon Go. I've even said it, like I love Pokemon Go. I do. I do. I think it's a great set. I don't think people realize it. And there was a time where Pokemon Go wasn't selling, so I was just buying up so much Pokemon Go. I was ripping it open too as well. Um, Believe it or not, like the Charizard, Radiant Charizard is actually pretty hard to pull. Um, there's another promo. The Dragonite promo is really good too. But yeah, you're right. The Radiant Eevee is awesome. I have it in 3 different languages. Oh, Pogo. Here, there's a great Pogo brought us back to collecting. That's awesome. Pokemon Go deserves love. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, Ryan, I agree. Pokemon Go is pretty awesome. I
For me,
do
it
love it.
was Pokemon Go and Celebrations.
Yeah,
That's when I started collecting. Like,
nice. Celebration is another great one, but I don't need to sell you on that.
no,
Let's see. Ah, okay. They play the game. That's awesome. Nice. Um, but yeah, back to like what I was saying. Like you could like I think people just still like purchase, buy whatever you want. Buy, yeah. I don't know. Before McFly left, he was asking like how does one find like um I guess I think what he's trying to ask me is like how like because I kind of follow trends. There's certain things that I do buy before they pop off. Like how do I find those? I think that's what he really wanted me to like say. Um Without saying too much, there are ways of figuring that out. I think I just think that people don't stop to think the obvious things, if that makes sense. Like if chat like if you were to invest something right now, what would it be? You guys could chime into Chris B boy.
hmm. You know me, I can't invest because I open everything sealed.
It doesn't even have to be sealed. It could be a single card. Because right now I'm not buying sealed. I'm buying more singles right now.
Oh, Well, like if I were to start investing in singles, the whole thing I mentioned in the Discord would be what I'd start in first.
Perfect. Exactly. Ryan has a really great one. I invest in Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest. Heck yeah. Smart. That's actually a very smart move. Why is that? Because Brilliant Stars is underrated as well as Silver Tempest. If you actually look at the set, just step away, drain out all the noise, take a step back, look at the sets, and then you'll know why. Ooh, this is a good one. Sylveon EX, and from Radiant Collection. Not bad. I love your taste. Yes, absolutely.
Also, I did
100%.
send you a DM.
You sent me a DM. What is this? What? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It's like I can't afford all of it. So if there's a lot.
Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. I would like more Brilliant Stars. Absolutely. When it comes to card, I would say Ray GX. Oh, you hear that? Ray shiny promo from Hidden Fates.
Mm-hmm.
B-Boy knows a lot about Ray.
Ooh, that's what I should get.
But
Fates. Just for me to rip.
okay, I think Card Captor knows a lot more than what they're saying. I love Brilliant Stars too, but only because I'm evolution obsessed. And you hit the point right there. The trainer gallery is full of evolutions. I don't think not many people realize that. Up until now, like you're starting to see the Brilliant Stars trainer galleries starting to go up, but for the longest time, they were cheap. Like I was going to card shows and buying them because nobody was paying attention to it. Like it's just so weird. Like where like people's minds at, because I think at the time everybody was either chasing Bubble Mew or I forgot what it was. Because like I was starting to see like Brilliant Stars price to go down. And I was like, oh, that's perfect because everybody was distracted. Oh, here we go. This is a good question. What is this? Do you think Pokemon will ever go back to normal price? When you say normal price, you mean like the MSRP? Like you mean I'm assuming you're talking about like packs and stuff. Yeah, I do. I think they will eventually, but not anytime soon, in my opinion. Like I said, I think what's gonna happen, it'll probably happen around end of 2027, guaranteed by 2028. Um,
I agree with that.
I pay the evolution tax regularly. You know it. You know it. You know it. That's why I'm looking at Cosmic Eclipse. Yeah, Cosmic Eclipse is a nice one. Very
Oh,
good.
did someone say something about Cosmic?
Cosmic Eclipse.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I miss when I could still find those in the
Yeah.
Sword and Shield tints.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because some vendors or some folks, because they were collectors and then they want to become vendors and then they don't realize what they're selling sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
They just want to switch up. Oh, everybody's selling Pokemon as a vendor now. And I'm not gonna lie, that mentality is what has me disliking some of these card shows as of late.
Yeah. Well, no, because I ran into there's this guy who was selling these Pokemon tins, and I was looking at it. I don't remember how much he was selling it for. It was pretty cheap. I'm like, hey man, like you do understand this has cosmic eclipse in it, right? He's like, it does. I'm like, how do you know? And I'm like, I showed him the back, and then there's like the code, and I'm like, yeah, man, like there's literally cosmic eclipse in here. I'm like, you may want to rethink selling, this at this price. I was just gonna be honest with them,
Hmm.
Um, he sold me one at that price. He honored it, you know. Just one tin though. He had a bunch more, but he was like, "Yeah, I'll change the price." He was like, "Thanks." And I bought it from him. I opened it and I showed him. I say, "See, there's cosmic eclipse in it." It was what was it? It was a Rapidash one, something like that, I think. But anyways, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, yeah, some people don't know, you know, um, because like because I think a lot of collectors are starting to understand, like, oh yeah, like Pokemon's going up. I want to start vending because you notice that like a lot of people want to start vending, and then they bring out their personal stuff, not realizing what's in it. So um,
Man, I'm gonna leave it alone.
that's true. You can't collect trainer galleries without paying homage to Cosmic Eclipse for the secret rares. That is very true. Don't tell them until I find it. All right, all right. For now on, I'll stop. If somebody's selling something and they don't know it, I just won't say anything.
Mm.
I won't. There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. Like I feel like a lot of Sword and Shield stuff is definitely underrated. It's still, to me, they're still cheap, in my opinion. If you can't buy any sealed products, then just buy the singles. Definitely buy the singles. Like, let me see here. Do.
Let's put these up. Ray Rays.
What did I say about Ray Rays?
Yeah, I was looking at some that I need to put up,
Mm,
need to put away.
yes, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Dude, have
just.
you seen the prices for the basic Ray V Maxes lately?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, mm. Why are you buying so many? Well, I love Rayquaza for one. For two, I know what's gonna happen.
I mean, we talked about this. I mean, I told Chris about this early. Was it last year, Chris?
I think so.
Yeah. It was basically like VMAX and Vs.
Hmm.
If you really think about it, you only get two VMAXs per booster box.
Plus,
And
the other thing with those specifically is they were in two of the quote unquote heaviest sets in Sword and Shield,
mhm.
CZ and Evolving Skies. Can't
There
go
were some other ones too, right?
wrong. The Ray V Maxes, I don't. The
Oh, maybe you're
V's,
right.
I believe, were also. They had the alts in Silver Tempest and somewhere else,
Yeah,
but
because
the
they
V
also
Maxes themselves.
introduced V stars.
I don't. Now you got me checking because I don't think Rayquaza doesn't have a V Star.
No, mm-mm. I'm just saying, and they also introduced. Yeah. No, uh, Ray does not have a V star at all.
Yeah, you had me doubting myself for a minute, man.
No. Yeah, no. I was just saying, like there was You're right. There was the V Maxes, and then there was also they also had like V Stars too. I think V Stars only 2 per booster box, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a Sword and Shield filter on PCG.
It's funny because Ray VMAX
Hmm.
has 3 different arts for the regular VMAX.
Hmm.
2 of them in CZ and 1 in Evolving Skies. But the additional arts versions, whatever you want to call it, like the gold, the alts, aren't in there. They're in Silver Tempest mainly. There's one, the rainbow is in Evolving Skies, but the alts for the VMAX are in Silver Tempest for the gold and the alt.
Huh. All right. Now I can share it. Let me share my screen.
And the V's are just all over the place. Oh, that's right. The big VMAX alt is in Evolving Skies, but I mean, you know, he's in a class of his own.
So I would say if you're gonna invest, Sword and Shield again. Like I keep repeating myself, but Sword and Shield again is it's like, you know, during the time we were all stuck at home, everybody was opening Sword and Shield. The shelf life on this thing is going to be a very long time. A very long time. A very long time. 20, 30 years, you name it, man. I mean, think about it though. We were all ripping around this time, right? You can't tell me we were not when we were stuck at home. Evolving Skies. Well, I mean, I think it kind of dropped off. Some people didn't even care about Evolving Skies, right?
Well, unless you got the first print wave of Evolving Skies, which had better odds.
Hmm.
After that, it became like almost impossible to pull anything good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Where did it die though? Like people started to jump off. Uh,
I think when it was like $7 to $8 for a long time,
yeah,
because
but
it
when
was
Hmm.
it wasn't exactly out of print, but it was getting harder to find.
yeah, I think people jumped off right after Crown Zenith. I think it was Scarlet and Violet,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, because things started to open up.
I don't think it was Scarlet and Violet specifically, but I would say like it was Scarlet and Violet era, but I would say it was
Mhm.
probably during um even though I hate to admit it because everybody thinks it's the worst set, but I think everybody started really falling off during Obsidian Flames.
Mm, yeah, I believe that. Even Paldea Evolved though, no one really cared
Yeah,
about it,
yeah, for a bit.
you know? Because I remember when it went down to $83 per booster box. Remember, I was telling everybody in the Discord, buy, 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 buy.
I did not listen.
Ah. Necro, if you're listening, I know Necro bought it.
Yeah, I was dumb.
I was like,
I
y'all
was
need to buy it.
uneducated. I was not educated well enough yet.
Mm. And I didn't have enough. I don't know, like I didn't have enough like record for people to listen to me.
You were too quiet. You were an angel investor.
Yeah, I mean, I was quiet, but then when there were certain things where I said buy, you know. But now how much does Palday evolve now?
Ooh, I don't want to know.
Okay, let's not look at it then. But yeah, I would say you know, if you can't purchase like booster boxes, definitely buy the singles. Now these are pretty high. If I were to, let me see. Let's go down a few. Let's start. Well, let's start. You know, I would say this. If you have the money, Mew V is very underrated. I still think it's underrated. For $90 is cheap. Um, but I'll go lower though. The Umbreon, I would say. Umbreon.
I still think Battle Styles is underappreciated
Yeah.
Boy,
since it was the first Sword and Shield set with actual alt arts.
hmm The OG.
Mhm.
This Impulse, like, oh shoot. Yeah, this card is awesome. Such an awesome card. Underrated. Market price, what, 48? Oh, that's lightly played. Here, I'll do near mint.
I mean, I like the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX.
This Trinitar, T-Tar is good.
Sleepy T-Tar.
Yeah. It is a great card. A great artwork. The coloring on it is great. Not, I'm one of those weirdos that notice that kind of thing, but the colors on Battle Styles was different, and there's just something about it, and I loved it.
Yeah, I wish I had the Japanese copy of the Urshifu, but I think it's out of my price range.
Astral Radiance, another great set. Like I have multiple copies of Palkia. I think
It's the Okacheki, right?
the Hua.
The artist.
Oh, the artist. Oswaldo.
Oh,
Oswald?
Oswaldo Kato. Yeah, that's the same artist who made the Chinese 151 Pikachus.
Mm. Dang.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Japanese version of Battle Styles.
Mhm.
That Urshifu near mint is last sold for 700, but that was back at 2024.
I gotcha.
No one rips that set.
Sylveon VMAX. Where is Sylveon VMAX at? Let's see. Yeah, see, it kind of dropped off. That's a good time to buy. For me, I would buy it. I'm not saying to buy it, but I'm saying for me, that's a pretty good price point. So you hit this support line. That's pretty low. But then it hit this new high and created this new support line right here. So you could essentially, it may come down to, I don't know, there's a new support line of 53. If you really want to wait for it to go down to 53, you could. If it were to crash, I don't know. Actually, if it were to crash, I would say it would hit this 48. Yeah, it hit this 48. But I wouldn't wait around. I don't know. It's totally up to you. But this card is definitely underrated. Look at that. How are you going to tell me? Number one, it's super cute, but the color on it.
It's cute. I like the V better though. That's just me.
You like the V better?
Yeah.
All right, you could leave this call now. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. I can see it. I can see it. I
Mm,
can see it.
can you though?
Yeah, because okay, look, this is more of like a dreamy, very dreamy, like it's kind of a blurry
Mm-hmm.
look to it. It is a VMAX though.
I I I
There's
just
more,
like the art style of the V better. That's why.
yeah, yeah. I think more people are used to this, which makes sense.
I'm convinced that I like
Both are good.
things that have. I like art that captures a more dynamic pose or action going on, and I feel like the VMAX gives that more than the V, which is what draws it to me, or draws
Mm.
me to it.
I think the VMAX is harder to pull.
I'm sure it is.
That's another factor too. This Dialga is awesome. Like nobody talks about this. I think that's the reason why too, because after oh gosh, I want to say it's after here, let me see.
People
After
overlook Arita cards.
yeah.
Like unless it's like a Charizard or something, people don't look at it.
Mm.
Like let's look at the Mega Absol SIR from Mega Evolution. Very nice card, but
Mhm.
let's look at the price. Because it's not a popular mon. It's
Or Absol.
it's filters near mint. 61. A decent price for an SIR.
Yeah.
And then let's go to the most recent one. That recent SIR he created.
I'm just reading some of the comments.
Which is the Ascendant Heroes Mewtwo. Almost 300 bucks. Big difference. Same art style, just different months. This Mewtwo is obviously going to be the more popular choice.
I'm liking what Card Captor is saying. I won't buy because someone tells me to. Something has to inspire me, a page for me. No use having a bunch of cards that don't bring me joy. There you go. Love that. I love that.
It's the exact kind of stuff I don't want to hear.
I do. I like hearing that though. I feel enough people don't talk about the premium on cute or girly cards. True. Very true.
Mm, unless you're talking about the JP releases of them, then that's always brought up at every new set.
No, I think what they're talking about is like, like the like that Sylveon, you know.
Hmm.
Um it is. I think there's a lot of people. I mean, like for me too. That kind of artwork draws me because it's like it's the like in Japanese it's called kawaii,
Yeah.
It is. It's super cute. Like, why wouldn't you buy it? I mean, you know,
Hmm.
it's a no-brainer for me. I'd be like, oh, that's cute. I'm buying it. Someone else said that earlier, but as a girly collector, the VMAX is peak for this card. Yeah, VMAX is a good one. Like, I feel like, and I think that's what's great too. Like a lot of what Pokemon does, they know how to attract like all different collectors.
Chris, are you talking about the one from 151 or?
Yes.
Okay. Because when that came out, I had a similar thought.
If
But
you
I
want to
don't
look at
think
financial,
I don't think we ever. I don't know if that was something we ever directly touched on. But now I want to look it up and see what it's at.
it's very down.
Wait, Chris, you could okay. There's some side conversations. You don't want to say it in the live stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll answer it. Thought on that. I won't rip for it because I'm not a gambler. That's great. That's awesome. But Chris and I, we definitely rip a lot. We'll rip whatever. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. Father knows. He'll see me buy like a $200 pack and just.
I know.
You are absolutely insane for that.
And I'm just like, what are you doing?
He's like, I want to know what's in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's all good. It's all good.
It's gut wrenching.
All right, I'm picking a winner. Hungry Hollow, just send me a message. Either on Discord or email me. And I'll be more than happy to give you the gift certificate to Kuyon Collectibles. Again, it's Kuyon. Here, you know what? I should show Kuyon's website actually. Since I'm doing this, might as well. I feel like I should. Let me see.
I don't know, Chris. It's up year over year by about 40%. I mean,
Yeah, we're having these side conversations. It's funny. Chat's gonna be like, "What are you all talking about?" You know, if you join the Discord, then you'll see what we're chatting about. Or is it in the private conversation?
no,
Okay.
it's in public.
It's public. Okay.
I'm not in the private.
So this Kuyon Collectibles got some really cool stuff. Oh, he's got the new Ninja Spinner. Nice. Okay. A lot of he's got some stuff sold out. He's been doing pretty well. I don't know if y'all know this.
Yeah, he's been quiet, but that's been because he's been busy.
Yeah, he's been busy. He's been doing pretty well for himself. He vends, so definitely check out his YouTube videos as well. He also vends, so jeez. Mr. Popular Guy. Does he have any Chinese? Oh, he's got some Chinese left. Not a whole lot though. English? No. He's out of Wise. Nope. Marvel. OP. He's got some OP.
I was just hunting around on his site earlier.
Yeah. He's got some merch. I'm gonna have to get myself a shirt. I got the hat.
You gotta have a whole disguise, man.
Yeah, I do. I really do. And then I bought some, e-gifts. Got some Japanese. Ooh, he's got some Team Rocket. Okay. Hey, this is not Japanese. What is he doing? What is he doing?
What?
He has some Chinese on the Japanese section.
Oops.
Oh, I know why. Okay, because he actually doesn't have a section for Chinese.
Oh.
He clumped it all together. I'm gonna give him a hard time about that. So you think Japanese and Chinese are same, huh? Oh wait, can I chat? Write a message.
Oh god.
And Chinese are not the same. Oh, I have to. Oh, I have to put my name and everything in there. No, I'm not doing.
Just put a fake name.
I guess so, huh?
Just put
Oops,
Mr.
I
Crouton.
just
Right.
Mr. Crouton. Right here, I can't. I gotta stop sharing, and I will do it.
You know what's a throwback that is kind of somewhat sad that newer collectors, quote unquote, won't be able to experience?
Hmm.
Getting cases of Pokemon Center ETBs.
I think that's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
I sold my prismatic already way back.
Yeah, I had to sell my prismatic EV skies and what else was it? A 151. But had to do life things.
Yeah, but I took Fada's advice for once and I didn't rip my Ascended Heroes ETBs, the Pokemon Center ones.
Yay!
I only ripped one because one came with a rip on it.
I didn't even check if mine had a rip. I should probably do that.
Yeah, one was ripped and one wasn't. So I'm like, I'm keeping the one that isn't sealed. What are those booster bundles looking like now?
There's no booster bundles for Ascended Heroes yet. That comes out in April, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the ooh, market on them is right now. Looks like they're at 80 at the moment.
I missed what is this? You got to say it with your chest. You've already said it in a live.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about probably what we were talking about is in the Discord.
Got it. Here, I sent the message. It says, yeah, Japanese and Chinese are not the same. He's probably sleeping. He's gonna be like, what are you talking about, Fada?
He's probably not sleeping. He's probably at work.
Wait, does he work on Saturdays or it's now Sunday, I guess?
I don't know. I have no idea what his schedule is. I just know that man hardly ever sleeps.
True. I believe he has weekends off.
Oh, they're talking about when you were gonna send a message on the site.
Oh. Yeah, Kuyon. Japanese and Chinese aren't the same, man. Wanna hear understand why you put Chinese products in Japanese.
I will say one of the
Ooh,
most
right.
ridiculous things that I've been seeing
Mm-hmm.
is these poster collections for Ascended Heroes going for 90 to 100 something dollars a piece.
Ew.
Ooh,
Absolute insanity.
that's a lot.
The
The
ones,
market is 141.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is going
the
on?
one product I'm not looking forward to getting is the Gardevoir and Lucario promo boxes.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
ew.
Yeah, their market for each right now is 141, but on eBay I've
Damn.
been seeing cases go for like 590.
I tried getting one off Target for pre-order, but no luck.
They were selling these suckers for like almost $40.
Mhm.
For 3
Remember that.
packs.
For 3 packs. Ridiculous.
Shop around the corner from me has them for 35.
The most I would pay is maybe $20, 20, 21.
Yeah.
I think that's
$7 a pack.
MSRP.
Is it? Oh,
I think. I don't know.
I think like the
It's-
Pikachu promo is nice, but it's just a reprint of a reprint. It's
Right,
reprinted
exactly.
like 4 times.
Right.
So I'm just like, But I'm in the same ballpark as you. Like, I'll spend maybe 20 on it, but once you get past 24, 25, I'm absolutely out. Are you ripping one?
Maybe.
Like, I thought I heard the box open. I'm like, no, he's not.
Oh, watch him pull the
Right. Watch him hit a
Charizard
gold.
SIR.
Right.
Or
If
even the
you hit an
Lucario.
SIR or a gold, I'm immediately dropping off of here. You might want to change your camera perspective since you're sharing screen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true. Let's stop the sharing. All right. Here we go. Here, should I just show myself only?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. No, I don't have the best face camera because I use my DSLR with a down, when it's facing down.
Why don't you switch
But-
to that one?
I'm just lazy.
Okay, that's the first rare. I mean,
Iron Defender.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a hit.
Okay. It's a quote unquote hit,
I'll take that. Thank you.
right? Any good bulk. So like I said, like I would go through these. And you never know, especially with trainers. Okay.
Is that a Riftbound box I see?
How could you Man, you have really great that's just like, yeah, right there. Wait, there, right there.
Mm-hmm.
It
Dude,
is.
this is why I'd be like, Chris, you have eyes that are insane.
No
Even though I'm blind
joke.
as a bat.
To believe that for a second with that spotting.
Well, I've opened enough Riftbound to
know.
yeah.
Man. Not the best camera.
If that's
Insane.
unopened, Fada probably has a signature hiding there.
Okay. Underrated Pokemon. I've been buying
Mhm.
since they don't have first editions anymore, but I believe that Surging Sparks, IR.
I love the SIR.
Mhm.
I bought a bunch of those. Oh, from Prismatic.
Mm-hmm.
Haunter. And Suicune. Last pack. There's only 3 packs. Which is funny because there's no Gengar. Well, there is a Gengar. Just not a SIR.
No, just
Yeah. The weirdest choice for a pack art and no big banger.
I know. But hey, it is what it is.
You put such a popular Pokemon on your pack art and it has no huge hitter.
I know. It's like, what are you doing, Pokemon? But whatever.
Hmm.
I saw something, but it's
Mhm.
not what you think it is.
Yeah, I know. It's a
I
mega.
think
Not
he
what you
spoke
think
into
it is.
existence.
Yeah, oh, look. Yeah,
Here's the Gengar.
it's a mega.
I mean, they did the same thing with Surging Sparks. It wasn't on the pack art, but they added the Sylveon EX,
Yeah, you're right.
and then right after was Prismatic, and then they added the SIR.
It's kind of interesting though because those are still like the market on that is like $3.
Oh,
Like,
these?
that one specifically is $3.
Is it
Which is weird.
playable?
Like Mega Gengar EX and Mega Charizard X EX. Double rares are the highest. Well, no, because Ascended Heroes came out, but before Ascended Heroes, those two are holding the highest values for a double rare in the Mega era so far. I think
not
the
that
Charizards
playable.
are still 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Were you ever trying to hunt for the Soulstone for the Spider-Man set?
No, I didn't.
No. Oh,
Mm.
okay. As I see a box of Spider-Man.
Oh,
I'm curious.
jeez. You know, I need to blur my. What else do you see?
I
Have-
see the Reshiram TV behind your head, up top on the shelf.
Yeah, I see that back there too.
Let's see.
I see the Goku figure.
Yes, I see the Goku figure. I see
Mhm.
the two common cards that have writing on it. I'm assuming that's your bulk box.
Oh, the two common card. Oh no, this. So, actually, this is a signature from Cool Trainer Ryan,
Oh, okay.
and then this one's from Pokevault.
Nice.
Actually, a funny thing. So Pokevault, I go into his rip sometimes, right? And I swear, every time I go into his rips or I buy his product, I pull something crazy. He pulled
Is-
me the shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates.
He's the one who does the Vault City packs, right?
Yep. And my daughter, we opened the high roller one and opened up the 1% one, which had legendary collections. And then Sadie, my youngest one, at the time, it was like the pack was worth over $2,000 and she opened it. I didn't know it was, I honestly didn't know how much it was at the time.
Yeah, I got
And I
got
was
one
like,
from a TikTok stream. It was like
yeah,
$100. The thing was like 5 packs and then one mystery pack. And I got the legendary collection as well.
oh, dang.
I opened it.
What'd you get?
Oh, Ammonite for the
Oh, that's the pack
Okay.
that you just recently opened, right?
yeah, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the other day. It was like, I think it was on Thursday. Yeah, it was on Thursday.
There's only one listing for that pack on TCG Player right now from one place with 5 of them, and they have them listed at $5,000.
$5,000.
Mm-hmm. Market is saying 2,500, but they have them listed at $5,000.
Oh, my daughter opened it. That's crazy.
It was the Ponyta, right?
Yeah. Well, because that was the thing. I was like, wait, I got to check this. And I think I did a video on it. I'm like, I got to check how much this is. And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like she just opened a $2,000 pack. Like in my head, I was like, oh, like I think I said in the video, I said something like, I hope you look back on this and then watch this video because, she got to open, legendary collections.
Yeah, I don't even think I got to open that.
When I opened it, it was like 1,600. It dropped in price.
Hmm.
And then, but I think it's gone up again.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
at 2,500 right now.
Yeah,
you get to
2,500.
say that you opened a legendary collection.
Yeah, that was my first time ever opening a vintage pack. So I was happy.
Just crazy.
I miss ripping base set. Wink, wink.
The closest thing to base set I will open is evolutions.
Say that for now.
Well,
Evolutions.
hey, I think Pokemon has realized they can do Kanto all they want, but they can't do another base set.
You never know.
I mean, wasn't XY evolution sitting on the shelf for so long though that they couldn't move it?
But tell me this, Chris. What would you do if they reprinted a vintage set?
Oh, which one?
What would you do if they reprinted a vintage set?
Depends which one. If they did like Aquapolis, like yeah, like
What if they reprinted base set?
I wouldn't care as much since it's just like I've seen all the artworks.
Even if they did the shadowless?
I don't think
Even
they'll
if
do
it's
base set.
Why do you say that, Fada?
Because it, from a marketing standpoint, it doesn't make sense. I mean, they may do it later down the road. Not anytime soon, though.
like if they were to do a celebration style with the 30th anniversary, I have no doubt in mind we'll get some basic cards, like maybe not the Charizard Blastoise Venusaur like we did for celebrations, but maybe like the Mewtwo Hollow, for example, just something new. But it won't be what we've already seen.
Yeah, but what if they actually like not did it in a celebration style, but actually legitimately reprinted a vintage set?
What was it for J. Cole? I sorry if I mispronounced. For Scarlet Violet, we got the 151 set, focused on one entire region. Then at the end, we got the black and white set. So it makes. I think eventually we will get like a Johto or like a Hoenn, even Sinnoh set.
But what if they do like you said and reprint Aquapolis?
I would get it because I never ripped it and I like the e-reader cards. But I was saying with the, I think it's Storm Emerald. I think that's the set name. There's a chance that could just be a completely Hoenn set. It's a special set, I believe. With the legendaries getting the SIR, maybe probably one of the starters.
Yeah, I see what Cardcaptor's saying about tag teams.
You're smiling, Fada.
Right, exactly.
you know.
I've been saying things on purpose. I've been saying things on purpose. See, here's the thing with Potter, right? I'm gonna call out part of his tale, and he might start working on it, so it might make it harder. But I don't care. Fado will never 100% verbalize with granularity exactly what he's saying or what he knows. But if you pay enough attention visually, every now and then you can catch a giveaway. You can catch his expression giving something slight away.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, you're right. There's like small hints, but to prove you're right, and that's why it's cryptic on certain things. That's why if you go back, you're like, holy crap, right? Like Fada said it, and it's like you decipher it, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. But I was very deliberate. Like there were certain things where I was specific on saying certain things, though.
Yeah.
That you didn't have to decrypt it. Like I just said it plain, because before Prismatic came out a year and a half before that, I said that there's going to be a set coming out, like a Evolving Skies 2.0.
Yeah.
And then after that, I said and I was kind of like asking you all, like, how would you feel if there was a Charizard card with Charmander
I
and
remember that.
yeah, and
Mhm.
then some of you are like, I don't know about that, or I don't know. I don't think it was taken well.
Because a lot of people are tired of Zard. But I was like, oh, that would be dope.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, no, we don't need another Zard. Blah 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 blah. Everybody hating on Obsidian Flames 2.0.
But that was a private chat though. That was like really closed off. And I will
Mhm.
like said it to y'all. And then sure enough, that card came out.
Which means
So like not everything's cryptic. I was
that's still cryptic fodder. Come on. That's still
Is it
cryptic.
though?
Yes.
I don't think it
Yes.
was that. I don't know.
The Evolving Skies 2.0 comment, like, here's the thing. You saying something's going to happen versus asking sentiment on what ifs is two different things.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, with celebrations, it did give the idea that Pokemon companies not afraid to go back to older things, kind of like when we got the what's it called, the Gold Star Greninja, the Light Mimikyu, and Toxtricity, all that.
Mhm.
And then the first thing they did was with Scarlet and Violet was the trainer Pokemon again.
Yeah.
So I do believe they might eventually go back to the like. I don't, maybe not because it's not Wizard of the Coast, but we could potentially get like the E-Raider cards again, tag team, because they like to recycle ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. They definitely love to recycle ideas. That's for darn sure. But they're not scared to test things. And then people have to really focus on the word classic collection. I think that's the name
Yeah,
of the set.
because the classic collection is not it's a reprint of the same card, but it's different. It's textured.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But keep that in mind. Classic collections. The title of the set. I love that. Man, card captor. Fada, I promise I'm still newish to the hobby, but I don't invest time or money in anything without learning everything I can about it. I don't know who you are, but
Right.
you're my people. You I like card captor. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of you. Like
He's
everything
my
they've been
people.
saying. Hmm?
So you say, you're my people.
Yeah, I mean everything they've been saying, I totally agree.
hmm
Like I agree, and I think
I feel
you're
like they
saying
need to
you're
be in the
new.
Discord.
I think so too, because they're saying I'm newish to the hobby. If you're so new, like there's a lot of things you're in tune.
hmm
So that's awesome. I can't wait. If you're newish to the hobby, I can't wait to see your growth in a year or two. And what that's gonna look like.
Because that tag team comment said a lot.
Mm-hmm. Let's bring Imakuni back.
Make Pokemon weird again.
Yeah. I still want my Psyduck and Slowpoke ult. That's a great one. The Psyduck and Slowpoke. Oh, well, congratulations. This month is my 1 year anniversary of collecting.
Nice.
Wow. That's awesome. You picked up a lot then, like just kind of understanding the hobby within a year.
hmm
Which is really great. That's really awesome. Sheesh. Yeah, join the Discord. Where's there? Do I have Discord?
I got you. Oh wait,
Does that work? Will that work? I don't
I
know
don't
if
have
my
permissions.
you don't.
No, I don't have invite permissions. I think you have it set up a certain how y'all set it up. You would have to do it.
I don't know
Oh,
if that.
there you go. Let me see.
I don't know if that link works or not.
Checking.
I hope it does. Really?
Yes, it does. Hey, they're in there.
I thought you were a member.
I think you have to
Yay!
have specific permission, but card captor has joined.
Yeah, if you go to the non-financial advice portion, like there's a lot of stuff that I kind of talk about. Yes, I'm cryptic on some of the things I say, but I would love to hear your take on things as well.
I think that channel's about to get busy.
I love just within a year, I think you know, they've kind of really picked up
Hmm.
and understand the hobby. 151 out of print. So here's the interesting thing about 151 is that I think the Pokemon company understands that they could still print it. Now there's no, confirmation or anything that they're going to reprint it, but if I was in their shoes, would I reprint 151? Yes, absolutely.
I mean, with the last Pokemon Center drop, all those bundle deals,
Hmm.
I know few people got tins.
Hmm.
In them, I think some people said they had evolutions in them, which shows they still have a lot
Hmm.
to this day. It's been a decade,
Yeah.
and they did drop 151 bundles, but they were expensive.
um, they'd be dumb not to reprint those. Now, I think they have restocks, no reprints yet, but I think why wouldn't they? They'd be dumb not to be honest with you. Because they understand what happened when 151 came out. A lot of people came back to the hobby. You know, it'd be dumb if they didn't. I hope they do. I hope they do reprint it. I'm all for it. Now I have to turn off the notification because they end no. Yeah, Discord. I do that every time. I join a Discord. I turn off notification because it just beep 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 beep. It's my neurodivergence. No, I mean for me, like I can't. Um, I can't. I'm not sensitive to. I guess I am. I am pretty sensitive to noise. It just depends. But yeah. All right. I guess let me end it with this note. Other question was, are we chasing nostalgia? Yes. Um, is it the thrill of the pull, the hunt for grails, the memories, the community, or all of it at once? Yeah, I think I think we could all agree that that we came here for the community. Like I got to meet Chris, in person too. I got to meet B-Boy in person. Um, I met McFly, Tiger, and her husband, Sakura, Kuyon, Mount Killa, Ink Penguin. I mean, I met so many people in the community. Steven Trujillo, their mod, he's a mod for Killa. Danny Phantom, um, got to meet DPM, Vault, Cool Trainer Ryan. Pokerev. Um, uh, gosh, there's so many people. Um, got to meet Ebony Unicorn. She goes to every single card party. Like every single card party I've been to, she's been to. She's really amazing. Um, Sakura, I got to meet Sakura, which was awesome. Um, gosh, I don't know. I met a lot of people. I got to meet Rolls, which is really cool. Um, I don't know. The community it's been awesome. It's been phenomenal. Oh, Ebony's not doing Florida this year? Yeah, I actually mentioned that too, because I actually just went to Florida. I just came back, and I do not like Florida. I just don't. I don't know why they're doing it again, and they're doing it at Fort Lauderdale, I think. I am gonna go to the San Diego one for sure, and I'm going to the one in Dallas. But yes, I agree. This community is amazing for sure. No, it's too dang hot. Yeah, it is hot. It is definitely hot there, and the weather is just so weird. It's just like sunny, then it rains, and like what? Um, Blizzard should work with Nintendo to do a WoW Pokemon game mechanic. That'd be interesting. No way. Are you going to be in Dallas? If you are going to be in Dallas, definitely stop me, say hello, and say hello. B-boy, are you going to go to car party at all? Are you there, B-boy? He's quiet.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Oh, you're in North Carolina, and I hate summers here, so I know I'd be miserable. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, North Carolina. I'm sure it is hot there for sure. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see here. I need to make sure I do a redirect. Oh, Pokestock. Because I'm probably gonna end it here. I'm like really I'm getting tired now. A Pokestock is live right now? No
Who?
way. Pokestock?
Pokestock?
Yeah. You don't know him?
No.
He's a rip and shipper.
Oh, I heard Pokestop. I'm like, oh yeah, they're on TikTok all the time, 24/7.
Let me see. It's the plan, but the costs of for the resort is ridiculous, and none of my friends with money like Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I didn't even check the prices yet. I'm pretty sure it is pretty pricey. It's not cheap. Um, Gosh, I haven't bought tickets yet. Like there's I just haven't been doing a good job of scheduling my stuff. How much is it? I'm gonna take a look. So if I were to check in, I'd probably check in on Wednesday and then check out on Sunday. But if I'm gonna do anything, like my dad actually lives in Plano, so it's not that far. 259 a night. Um, oh, that's a traditional. If I wanted a king, two queen. Oh yeah, okay. So it's up there. If I do, sheesh, do a deluxe suite upgrade. There we go. I'll do a suite upgrade. No, I probably won't. I don't know. It depends on who goes. Room for 3 days is $1,000. Oh yeah, because it's per yeah it's per night. You're right. You're right. If I did Wednesday, how much is it? It's only 1,300. Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna be expensive. That's just the hotel, not even flight. That's gonna be fun. I might stay at my dad's. Actually, I was going to. That's what I was gonna say because I was gonna go see my dad. So that's I think it's only a 20-minute drive from his house to the venue, something like that. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you all for joining. Really appreciate y'all. That was really interesting um, um, conversation, and yeah, hopefully y'all join the Discord, and I could, yeah, I'll talk about some other stuff too on there. I normally don't like to talk about it on YouTube, but I'll do it privately on Discord, just because it's I don't know. Well, I'll stay at Fada's. Yeah, stay at my dad's. Sure. It's actually he has a pretty big house. The plane tickets and having cash to spend with vendors. With inflated prices, yes. All I could do was bulk out. There's bulk alley. That's true. And you know what? Yeah, let's chat on Discord. You know what? If I see you there, we'll do something fun. We'll do something fun for sure. I know that Kuyon's gonna be there, so we'll do something fun. That'd be really cool. Anyways, we'll raid Poke Stock, right? That is his name. The very few of us, but that's okay. And I'll see y'all next time. And have a good one. Take care, y'all.
Take care.
And then just say FPM raid or whatever. All right. Take care, y'all.